Welcome to the Wrestling Show, emulating live from the epicenter of awesomeness here in Tampa, Florida. As you can see, I'm kind of in a coma, but that is not going to stop me from making a video because, well, I just have people that would be very disappointed if I did not put out a video. Okay, how about that sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen? How many of you actually sacrificed $30 to watch that pay-per-view? I tell you, I've pretty much given up buying pay-per-views. If they're really good, I'll maybe get them on DVD. Otherwise, I'll watch them over the internet using means that may or may not be illegal. So I've heard, because I heard when you go onto them stream sites, they track your IP. But I'm sure I won't have the CIA at my door anytime soon. Okay. As far as next month's programming, little notes. Going to Orlando to do a show. As you all know, WCW Nitro tapings took place in Orlando, more specifically MGM Studios. A lot of memories there, and of course you had WrestleMania 24. There's a nice little handful of wrestling facts and little wrestling history tidbits that happen in Florida. NWA, the Florida franchise of the NWA. Lots of great wrestlers came through here. And of course you had Florida Championship Wrestling before it became a WWE developmental territory. Lots of major stars passed through here. Your Harley Races, your Bruno Sammartinos, your Terry Funks, etc. So yeah, and Orlando's like the mecca of tourism pretty much I guess in the whole United States, at least east of the Mississippi. So that's what I'll be doing. And I might also do a Extreme Redundancy review soon, right before it happens. I mean Extreme Rules. Might do a little overview of that. So here we go. Okay, and to make this worth watching, I'd like to go over a hopefully quick little topic here. As far as what allows you to break through that glass ceiling, people like, whether it be Alex Shelley in TNA, I guess Jay Lethal, Christopher Daniels, WWE Morrison, Benjamin, MVP not so much now, but why these guys aren't getting major runs. Points have been thrown out there that, they're not good on the mic or whatever. Well, who else wasn't good on the mic? Ultimate Warrior most of the time, Lex Luger, Batista, Jeff Hardy's gotten better, Khali, CM Punk sometimes too, and then the late Chris Benoit was no orator, but they gave him a run. You can't say, well, it's just Vince McMahon, he doesn't like to push small guys. Well, that is mostly true because of his obsession with muscular men, which is kind of scary, I guess, with his obsession of big men. But irregardless, a lot of people have surpassed that stereotype that you have to be big and muscular, take roids to succeed. Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles has done it, but he's kind of back in his spot. Rey Mysterio's done it. CM Punk's done it. Edge. So it makes you wonder, what do you actually need? I think what people like Benjamin need is that it factor. Granted, he's very athletic. And I do see a sizable portion of people getting behind him. But he just doesn't have, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think not only you can get a pass if you don't really have mic skills, but as long as you believe what you're saying, and you're able to tell a story through whatever matches or feud you're in. Undertaker's been in some retarded gimmicks or storylines, but he's always made you believe that, like, the feud he was in was important, whether it was with Giant Gonzalez or like Albert or whatnot. You kind of got behind it. I mean, you're like, all right, Undertaker's gonna kick his butt, or it didn't just seem like, oh, this is just some guy with a character battling some other character. At least that's my thoughts. But yeah, for guys like Benjamin and maybe Kennedy, if he would stop getting injured, it's it is hard to. It's kind of frustrating, but you're just like, that just happens because you see all these guys at the top that aren't as athletic, and yet they're constantly at the top. But to their credit, WWE and TNA has recently done a lot of mixing up where they would bring up their mid-card guys and let them compete at the main event level. But I don't know if the fans rejected it or they just feel they couldn't make money. Okay, I hope you got one intelligent point out of that. Once again, that was kind of ad-lib, spur of the moment, and I did not make any notes because that's how I do it. Overall, I think you guys should give this video a 4 1/9 star.